just performing, obviously making a ton of money. Like, let's not get it twisted.
For sure.
No one they sing, they
sure.
hum.
Yeah.
I know when they sing, they so Garri.
Exactly. Yo, what's good, beautiful people? It's your boy Emmanuel, aka Power Papi. Welcome back to yet another episode of Soaking Garri with, a show where we sit down with some of the young brilliant minds in the music industry, get to document some of their humble beginnings, hence why the Soaking Garri part, Today we are sitting down with an amazing artist and producer that I've known for a while now. He has been under the radar for a minute, but he's now unleashing and embarking on his career right now. He's a content creator that turned artist and producer. As a producer, he has gotten to work with the likes of Kid Coods and Fouls. He's about to release his debut EP. Ladies and gentlemen, we're Soaking Garri with Badthesoundboy.
Hello to me, hello to me, hello to me, hello to me, cause I like I see they sweet me, they sweet gong, they sweet me.
How your Garri setup be, man? How's your Garri setup?
Garri setup. It's just Garri, man. Normally, I'll have granola bar and milk. I'm a milk. Well, I'm a milky guy, right? Normally.
Right.
I'm lactose intolerant.
Oh, yeah. Okay, now you can feel free to pour your Garri, man. You can pour your Garri.
Yeah,
Let's get into it, man. Feel free to dive in. And I used to ask everybody that comes in here, man. Worst case scenario. You don't get sugar. You don't get sugar for house.
Yeah.
Are you trying this salt? I don't
know. Salt and Garri?
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing it. You know what it is, but I've done it before.
You've done it before? Cool. Okay, review, please.
I've done it before. It's cool. But it's terrible, honestly. It's terrible. It's a terrible experience.
Yeah.
I'm not on it.
Okay,
I'm afraid I'm not on it.
I feel you. You know what? Like, we can respect that, bro. Bro, I want to talk about how we eventually, like, how we first off met. My first encounter with you, bro. It was off of like content creation. Like you had a strong like YouTube thing going. You had like you had skits going on, yourself and Justin UG, a lot of collaborations there. So bro, I was off of that. I was a huge fan, man. Like your content was heavy. But all of a sudden that I get to learn that you're a producer and you're making bangers, bro. You're making bang. I was like, bro, how is this everything? And then we see like a I guess like a pause. You hit the pause or like a full stop on content creation. And now we're taking this music route. How far the transition, bro? How far that shift?
For me, but what happened was when I was making content, bro. At first, like when I started, I was enjoying it, but I got to a point where I don't know, I wasn't as passionate about it at some point, and I was growing by the end. So I was remember I was working with Justin as well, and you see what Justin has gone on to
exactly
as well. And I used to edit some of his videos, and we used to collab a lot and stuff. So we were both, growing.
Yeah.
But then I got to a point, I don't know, I just didn't feel strongly about it. And that was around the same time I discovered music.
Interesting.
So I've played instruments my whole life, but for some reason, I never thought about making music. For some random reason, right? I just never thought about it.
Is it that the idea of like being an artist or making music, it felt like everybody's doing it, or
yes, I felt like it was the common thing.
Yeah.
And I'm this guy that whenever I'm doing stuff, I want to do extra stuff. Like I'm extra.
You want to be exceptional, yeah.
Exactly. So I remember talking to Justin and I was just like, oh, I'm not really feeling this PO. What's up? And I remember at that time I'd gotten like 1,000+ subscribers on my channel. Which is hard on YouTube. Like anybody who does YouTube knows.
Tell me about it, bro.
It's ridiculous, but so I was like, cool, I just discovered music. By the way, I stopped everything to pursue music, and I had never done music. I didn't even know, I didn't know how to produce.
Wow.
I didn't know how to do anything. I just felt like this was what I was meant to do.
Bro, so this was very recent. This was all recent.
This was like 2018.
Wow.
2018. Yeah. So I stopped everything. I was like, yo, and it took, I remember I used to get a lot of comments on my channel. Like people are like, where are you?
Yeah, where are you? Bro, I was one of them, bro. I was like, what's happening?
Because at that time I used to drop so many videos. Like I was like 2 videos a week. So I was very consistent.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, cool. I'll just stop and focus on music. So I stopped. I literally just ghosted from everywhere. Like, and I just took time out.
Yeah.
Working on music, and the next time people saw me was me producing for Kid Akuds and Files and all
that. Bro, tell me about that, bro. How did that happen?
Crazy stuff, but so I remember. So there's this thing Kid Akuds does, but he'll put on his like Twitter. He put his email, like producer send me beats, right?
Okay.
So he did that, and a friend of mine, Michael, shout out to Michael, he's a producer as well, Sonic. Man. He was like, bro, send Kida beats, but so he sent me, I didn't even used to follow Kida like that. I just used to jam his songs, but I wasn't following him on Twitter. And my friend sent me the email. He was like, bro, I go send Kida beats, so send something. Like my own mindset was all these things, they don't really like you send, they don't really answer.
Yeah. It's like all this like giveaway or
exactly. So I sent Kida 2 beats. So that was 2018. And then 2018 ending, this was like December 2018. From that time, I didn't hear anything from Kida. I'm sure a lot of producers sent him beats, so And then 2020, almost 2 years after, 2018 to 2020. 2020, around March, I believe. I'm not too sure. Around March, but we were doing lockdown. Around March, Kida messaged me on Instagram. Now, I don't know how you found me because my IG handle was different.
Was different.
Put there. Was different from what at that time I wasn't Badthesoundboy.
Yeah.
I was just, I didn't even know what I was, but I wasn't Badthesoundboy. And then Kida messaged, somehow he found me, he was like, bro, I'm using these beats. That was literally what he said. He was like, bro, I'm using these beats. And I remember I was with my family, and then I just walked into the kitchen, I opened my eye. I saw the verified tick. I was like, who is this, but I opened it, and then I looked and I saw Kid Akuds. I was like, fuck. And then I opened the message, right? And I was like, because I'd forgotten about, bro. I didn't
this is 2 years, bro. This is
I didn't even know if I still had the beat.
Yeah, that's wild.
So, and I saw that, okay, this was the beat. Bro, I'm even trivializing the whole thing. I was hype as fuck, but I remember like I was literally running around the house and shit. And my whole family, everybody was gassed now. And then he was like, he got my number, we started talking. I was like, I should send him more beats, and we did a few more records. One of them is on his next album that he just promoted, Ghetto Rhythm. That one is up, and that one is hard as fuck, bro. And from there, like, we just started chopping it up, and basically that was the moment where everything changed for me. I'm not gonna lie, because when that happened, I just felt like, okay, I'm actually good at this shit. You know?
Okay, exactly. That's dope, bro. That's awesome. That's awesome to know that you're getting, like, your first entry into the industry was just out of you just taking a chance on yourself, man. And 2 years later, 2 years later, it shows up. That's dope. Now, in terms of like your content creation phase, like, you're a very comedic person. Like you're a very funny personality, and we've had chats before, and you can tell, man. Are you going to be intentional of bringing that side of yourself to the artist persona in terms of like promoting your stuff, in terms of like, you know what I mean, in terms of bringing some form of personalities that some like ability that you already have naturally? Are you going to make that intentional in your music as well?
I'm just being myself, all right?
Okay.
Like I'm not really. I'm just doing what I do on the normal, the way I am. That's how I am. Like, I'll do things that may be funny to people, but and that's what it is.
Yeah.
People may not find it funny. It doesn't really matter to me. Like, that's who I am.
Okay.
You know. I haven't really thought about it the way you explained it.
Right.
Like, am I gonna bring? I think I've also changed as well. A lot. I feel like I've grown a lot
Right.
At that time, I was so fucking goofy,
bro. I still remember the videos, bro. You were wild as fuck.
I was so fucking goofy, bro. I don't even know where I was having that shit. some of those ideas, I look at them, I'm like,
That's right.
I'm like, what was I thinking, bro?
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I've grown a lot. So
okay.
It won't be that extreme like the way I was, but I mean my show because that's all I have to show.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's fair. And also, you're gonna be a producer. Like you started off being a producer first, and then artist. How do you plan on balancing these two things? Are you gonna be able to like still produce? Are you gonna even like go as far as commercial, like gigs? Say for for brands and whatnot. Are you taking your producer aspect that far, or you're putting all your eggs in the artistry basket? Or how are you balancing both of them?
I feel like I'm a very like when I'm doing something, it's hard for me to focus on other things like that. So like when I started recording, and that's when in September last year.
Wow.
I've been recording for up to a year.
Wow. Okay.
So I started recording last year, September. I just sort of lost the vibe of production.
Are you serious?
I swear. Wow. Now, don't get me a lot of records with people that will come out. Okay. So it will look like I'm still
producing, yeah.
But I'm really producing in a minute because I'm more focused on, pushing. I want to be known more for my recording than my productions.
Okay. Gotcha.
Now where money do?
Okay. I mean, I've talked to some producers too. A lot of producers still they still look at money still there for like other like production gigs, you know what I mean? And if it's just to make the beat and sell to guys too, there's still money there, but it's nice to know that it's wherever your interest lies at the end of the day, right?
I'm more passionate about recording than producing.
Exactly. In terms of your sound, in terms of your vibe, who would you say like you kind of like tap from, or it's being some of your biggest influences in the vibes that you create, man?
Biggest influences. It's weird, but it's not weird, to be honest. I think I rock with the most, well, let me not say the most, but the person I rock with is Wizkid, I think from is like that guy,
It's a goal,
guy. Yeah, like I rock with Wizkid a lot. I like Oxford. I think Oxford is sick.
Yeah.
I think Oxford, it's Fireboy as well.
Okay.
Michael Jackson, I was like,
yeah.
When I was young, I used to break dance in parties and stuff.
I can imagine.
Full suit and gloves.
I can imagine young Ifyok just like busting it down, bro.
Full suit and gloves, bro. Don't miss the gloves.
I'm dead, bro.
But yeah, Burna Boy as well.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, like those are the people. I mean, when it comes to them, they sort of opened everything for everyone.
Nice.
Took it to the next level. So it's like
that's dope, man. That's dope. And in terms of like those people, now coming down to strictly Afrobeats, for say, like who would you say is on your Mount Rushmore? You know what I mean? 4 GOATs, 4 of the greatest that you've ever, like you admire their trajectory and their impact on the sound and the culture. Like who would you say are those 4 for you, man?
Obviously, Wizkid.
Nice. All right. Standard.
Number 2, who will I put? Number 2 is Bar. Some people may not like this because obviously it had, some allegations.
Yeah.
But I'll say the band, right?
That's very fair, bro. That's very fair.
I'll say the band. Aside, obviously, the whole,
Yeah, man.
I said the band, from what I can fully remember growing up, it was his music that was, bro, everywhere, bro. Yeah. Remember that whole curriculum vitae
that, bro, it was a whole era, man.
Like you said, that whole period, I'll say the band. I'll say One Day Cole as well.
Okay.
I'll say One Day Cole as well. Just simply because I feel like they started what
we know today
as
the whole
machinery. Especially
very true.
going abroad and like taking Afrobeat, huge. So I say Wizkid, the band, and the code. There's one more slot, but damn. Who will I give? Do we expect you to give the video of Boy? Let me see. Who will I give? To be honest, but just because I don't want to give, I don't want to give either Davido or whatever. The next person I will give,
okay.
I'll say Olamide.
Okay.
That's just not just because of music, just based off of consistency, like the length in which he has been doing this stuff. Like, he's one of those guys who drops projects
every year.
Every year, like, you know. I say, but obviously, you know, Davido, Burna Boy, I really love them as well. Yeah. But I just didn't want to give any one of them. You understand?
Got you.
I say Olamide. Special mention to Techno. That's somebody I love. I love his sound.
Okay.
I like how he does his stuff. He doesn't seem to care. Like, he just does what he wants.
So Dream collab, Techno.
Dream collab, Wizkid.
Wizkid, okay.
I feel like I'm just saying Wizkid.
Yeah, I say Wizkid for everything. Like, it seems like,
I'll say Wizkid.
Yeah.
I'll say Wizkid, but aside Wizkid, you know how people say, apart from Ronaldo and Messi, who's the best player? Aside Wizkid, Dream collab, I'll say Davido.
Okay. Why?
I say Davido.
Why?
Because of the energy I see. Like, he's kind of like me in a way. It's funny about
saying this. Yeah, go ahead.
Funny that he's kind of like me in terms of personality. Like, I just do what I want. Not saying.
Yeah.
You know, and I get that vibe from him as well. You know, and he's like the kind of vibe you want to be in the studio with him.
Gotcha.
Like, he's not even taking it that deep, but he's making bangers.
But effortlessly.
Kind of
yeah,
that kind of vibe.
Yeah, I definitely rate that. I see that. But I'm with all these guys and all they've achieved, and all the successes they've made for themselves, man. How would you, in your sense, like define success in this same path? Like, for you, how would you define? Because a lot of people have their own definitions, right?
Yeah. Wow, how would I define success for me? Man, success for me, honestly, would be performing like all around the world.
Gotcha. You
know, touring, going to countries that like I've never been. Like, I always make this joke with my friends. I'm like, I want to perform in Norway, in Oslo. I don't even know what that place looks like. Yeah. But you know, just performing. Obviously making a ton of money. Like, let's not get it too straight. You know?
For sure.
No one they sing, they own.
Yeah.
I know when they sing, they so Garri.
Exactly, bro.
So, you know, obviously making a ton of money, sort of helping people out.
Yeah.
You know, giving other people a shot.
Nice.
You know, other people that may, you know, perhaps they otherwise wouldn't have had a chance.
Nice.
Giving them a shot, but mainly just traveling the world and pushing Afro beats, pushing my sound to the world. That would be what I would define. Not necessarily any awards, because I think the thing with, you know, if I'm doing that, high chances I'll be bagging awards.
Yeah.
So,
so awards would be an afterthought, like. So I say,
awards. Don't get me wrong, but awards would be nice. But it's not. Like, I mean, I've lived how many years without awards? So why is it now that award will come? I want to kill me. You know, but I'll get them. Don't get me wrong. I'm just being modest. Yeah.
I got you, bro.
Modest,
All right, so bro, with your new EP, man, what should we be expecting? What's the statement you're trying to make with this EP? It's gonna be your debut, your first introduction. What impression do you want to have with your current fans and the fans that you're hoping to gain from this EP, man?
Yo, this EP bar, to be honest, we had a choice. I had a choice to make, but because I have a massive catalog, like when I started recording, bro, I think at this point I've been recording for less than a year. I have over 280 songs at this point.
Whoa, what the bro? That's crazy.
Because I pretty much spend. I'm always recording every pretty much. Once I get off this call now, I have a meeting and then I'm going to record. Literally, like, you know. So I had it tough. Picking the songs to put out was kind of tough, if anything. But you know, my main focus was to introduce myself to the market. You know, I wanted to introduce myself to the market with vibes that I don't feel are currently on the market.
Okay.
Yeah. Vibes I don't feel like. I feel like there's a particular sound now.
Yeah.
You know, and you've been, privileged to listen to the EP, so you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
So just, it's a fusion of high life and Afro beats. And then there's some modern vibe there as well. There's more like,
nice.
First song there, people should watch out for that one.
Yeah, man, mad.
And then there's a bit of storytelling about my life in the last song, Joy type.
Joy. That's one of my favorites, bro. Like, it is my favorite now at this point, bro. I love that song.
Yeah, by the time this dropped, that should have dropped.
Yeah, for sure, man.
That should have dropped.
Perfect jam.
Yeah. So, for me, it was just, honestly, but I know they too reason all these things. Honestly.
Just want to put it out there, man.
Yeah, I do what makes me feel good.
Yeah.
I just want people to enjoy the music, love the music, and, the vibes that are coming after the EP is what you should be more.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because the EP is sick though. It's a solid body of work by my estimations, and I'll leave that to everyone else to judge.
Man.
But
dope, man, dope. Yo, it's been an absolute pleasure getting to chop it down with you, bro. I've been a fan with the content, now into the music scene.
Yo, crazy.
But before I let you go, there's this one segment I used to wrap up Talking Garri with, and this is when we basically introduce like a Garri brand, like basically you as a Garri brand, like all this high value, all this posh Garri brand that has their label on top. So if you wanted to have your own brand and put a slogan on your packaging, what would be your slogan? What would be your mantra? What would be those, like a phrase? It could be a statement, like it could be anything that you stand by.
What is bad is good.
What is bad is good. Okay, I fuck with that. That's dope. What is bad is good.
Obviously, Badthesoundboy.
Yeah, Badthesoundboy, man. Yeah. That's dope. That's hard, bro. Yo, it's been a pleasure, bro, having you on. I'm looking forward to the release. Looking forward to everything. Moving forward with your career, man. And that'll be a joy to watch the entire thing, man. How the thing's gonna ride. So yeah, big ups to you, bro.
Man. I appreciate you a lot, man.
Thanks, man. So much, Thanks, man. No problem. It's my pleasure. Absolute pleasure, bro. We'll take it. We'll chop it up later, man.
All right, but I love you.
Peace.
Me, I don't feel lose focus. We chop inside my thing done rust. Everybody want just talk. Them know where me coming from. My mother been there 5 months, yo. My father the inside go.